Everyone, it's Gyoza. Today we're going to be doing a comparison with Mydei between crit damage body, HP body, imaginary orb, and HP orb. The first thing I want to say in this video is that this is just my account. I'm running Mydei with Hyperspeed Spakle, so yeah, keep that in mind. If you're running a Mydei that's faster, even possibly if you're running Sunday, it could change this completely. This is just for me, just my Mydei. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'll show the detailed stats of everything at the end, and we will be doing the exact same things in the exact same order every time. I want the least amount of difficulties here. So let's go ahead and get this started. Your Vendetta. Already at Mem's boost. Alright. So with Locha here, we're going to heal Mydei. Because the more, I don't know if you know, but the more HP Mydei has, the more stacks he gets. And in a way, like the more damage he does. So, very important. We're going to skill with Harmony Trailblazer. Just to, I don't know, I just don't want any damage left over. And we're going to save this ult. Alright, so now we're going to boost Mydei and Sparkle ult. Now, because we're running Scholar on him, oh yeah, I'll go over the relics in more depth after. It would be smart to just save this, but we're just going to let it rip. We're just going to see the ult damage. We're going to try to see everything without specifically all the relic stuff. We're going to keep attacking this guy. So the ult damage is going to be 383k, 297k, 788k. Alright, so that was with crit damage body and imaginary orb. And I did do all of these like one or two other times just to make sure there are no discrepancies. But every time my Mydei should have 99.4 crit rate. So it should be pretty fair. The only time it might not be is before Mydei attacks like the first time. But the real damage matters when he's in his big form. So 99.4 crit rate and 346 crit damage with 13k HP. So that is with HP shoes, crit damage body, and imaginary orb. So now let's go ahead and jump into HP body. Oh, so real quick, I'm going to show the stats too. So here's my Mydei's crit damage piece. It has 3 rolls in HP, right? And then this crit damage, it only has 1 roll in crit damage for the HP piece. So keep that in mind. Again, this is not a perfect comparison. It's just for my account, my relics, and it might apply to you too. All right, so here we are. We are running HP body and imaginary damage orb. And we have 9.5k HP, which is already a little bit more. And we will see how much that is once we enter Vendetta. We'll wait till the very end to look at the HP, but you can already see the damage is a little bit different. Nice, we're gonna heal. Didn't I just hold on to his ult last time, even though he wasn't gonna get hit? I think I did. Alright. Yeah, because we waited for all the buffs. Alright, so first thing we're gonna do is use Mydei's ult. Actually, we can go ahead and look at the buffs here. I didn't even think about that. 292 crit damage. They have mem support, and they have 14.3k HP. So that should change a little bit, but not too much. Here we go. 370k, 288k into 761k. And yeah, actually, they do retain the buffs. I don't think Sparkle's buff, most of her buffs went away already. So, yep, pretty good. I think crit damage is a little bit better, but now we're going to go ahead and look at running HP body and HP orb. Alright, so let's quickly look at my orb. We are running an imaginary damage orb, and it has 2 rolls into crit damage, and my HP orb has 3 rolls into crit damage. So, you know, take that into account. Alright, here we are with HP body and HP orb. We have 10.5k HP before our before we get the extra. 62k. 80k, boost him up, 116k, heal, we're going to skill, and we're going to hold that all until Sparkle. And just to see maximum damage. Alright. Buff up, use our ult, and we can take a pause right here to just take a look. We are at 15.7k HP, 300 crit damage. Alright, let's see how we do. 365k, 289k, 764k. Now, I think that imaginary damage orb and crit damage body still beat that out. All right, for this comparison, we are running crit damage body and HP orb instead of imaginary damage orb. 65k, 62k. Again, most of the damage we're counting is gonna be once we, you know, get into event. Once we use our ult, once Sparkle's ult, you know, everything's activated. All right. One very important thing I want to mention is that my Sparkle is not that good. I'm gonna be honest. Her stats with everything, with Cypher, you know, I guess Cypher doesn't really matter for her, but with all the buffs, it's only gonna increase her crit damage to 239 because my Sparkle is just built to be fast and not really have that much crit damage. My RMC2 doesn't have that much crit damage either, so I just wanted to make sure you guys knew that. All right, let's go and see our damage. 380k, 300k, into 796k. All right, so based on those results, HP Orb with crit damage body works best for my account. Again, substats matter. That's going to change a lot for you all. And I really want to mention that this is just running Sparkle because Sparkle gives a lot of damage percent. You know, buffs change with different characters. So maybe Imaginary Orb got a little bit oversaturated with the imaginary damage. So I'm going to go over my Mydei's build real quick and everyone else just so you can see how things happen the way they did. My Mydei's 41 crit rate, 209 crit damage, 9.6k HP. This is with the HP Orb. I'm going to keep that in mind. Increases HP. We got a signature. Traces are maxed. Relics, we're running 4-piece Scholar and 2-piece Rutilant. Now, I heard some people say that Longevous is better. And I just don't personally see how it's better because I get it. The crit, it's some max HP and some crit rate. If you want to see a comparison with this and Longevous, let me know in the comments. But you're pretty much losing out on 8 crit rate, 20 skill and ultimate damage, and like a 33% uptime of a 25% extra skill damage. So that's a lot of damage just for 16 crit rate. Really 8 crit rate and 12 HP. I don't know if that's really worth it. If you're really lacking HP, I can see why, but in my opinion, this damage dealt by skill and ultimate just helps more, even if you don't have this big buff from the ultimate. All right, for shoes, we have HP shoes, some crit damage. These aren't very good, honestly, but again, my accounts are relatable, right? This was the HP orb we used. Now, Bone Collector has some uses. I can see it having uses, but I'm going for that damage bonus with Rutilant. Now, this could be why that damage bonus on the orb is oversaturated, because we already have all these damage bonuses from this orb, from the Scholar set. So at a point, imaginary damage orb with Sparkle and everything, that damage doesn't matter and more HP is just more impactful. It's so barely more impactful, but there you go. It could also just be that this has 3 rolls in the crit rate, you know. Who knows? Another important thing I want to mention is my Locha. He is running Penacony, which, hey, guess what? Gives another 10% damage, imaginary damage. So we have a lot of imaginary damage sources. So again, your account might be different. It's just, I think it's better to run this because what else is Locha gonna run, right? My RMC, 216 crit damage, you know, free to play light cone. He's fine. Sparkle, using this free light cone. I bet maybe HP damage or orb will be even better, maybe even HP body if my Sparkle's crit damage was better, because 118, that's pretty bad, right? That's, I think most people can generally agree. We're using past and future. It's not the best light cone. It's not my favorite. It's what I have. I don't have anything to better. I really don't have anything better. I can see Dance 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 being used, but again, past and future gives 32% damage dealt, which gets very oversaturated with the imaginary damage. Because I think, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure that something that says like deals 32% increased damage, that is going to just add a 30% damage increase to imaginary, lightning, fire, like all that damage type. So for my account, with everything I'm running, HP Orb is superior. If you are in a similar situation, hey, this might apply to you, so definitely use that information. I don't want to say like Mydei's HP scaling is bad, because it's not. It's actually quite good. It's just that, you know, the real issue is with the oversaturation of damage, just regular damage bonuses. These get oversaturated quite a bit. And maybe that's why people like to run, what's it called, Longevous. I can definitely see that being a reason why Longevous, by the way, this is 12 speed. Anyway, I can see that being this is 11. I can see why people like running Longevous because of that, because maybe Imaginary Orb becomes even better. So let me know if you want to see a comparison. I can try to find some pieces, but I don't really have anything here that's specifically good for Mydei. But yeah, you know, we can see. Let me know in the comments, and if you found this video helpful, I'd really appreciate it. I started a Discord server, or I'm going to, and I'm going to link that in the comments and description probably. So please join if you want to, you know, if you want to chat. I love Star Rail. I want to have like a kind of active community. I'm going to be doing account reviews, maybe making those into videos if some people want their accounts to be, you know, reviewed like that. That would be super fun. Yeah, anyway, I appreciate you watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.